Bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. I forgot to have Peach on the screen right at the beginning. This way you have something nice to look at when I start my stream. Make sure I'm plugged in. Let me check my description and whatnot. Right, because sometimes it says it went live and didn't actually go live. Why? I don't know. Okay, so good. I did go live. Here's the description. Nope, messed up. Control Alt, Control Copy, Control Paste. You know this livery is done by Zane Wolfblood. That information will be in the description. I should have had this closer. Bassline. It is the one of the accelerators that they put in the game. Here's my thumbnail that I made. When I raced this car before, I went ahead and took some pictures of it in various areas of Hot Wheels City, of Hot Wheels Unleashed. And so this way I would have some standard places to use it. Bump, 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 bump. Allow, no, that's a baloney. I hate that setting. There we go. We got a picture. There's Bass, Peach on Bassline in another castle. Thank you very much, Zane, for making this for the community. Very nice, and it's a pretty good car to use. If you're an Acceleracers fan, you might like Bassline. Of course, in the Acceleracers, it was white and part of Team Teku, and it's in the game actually. I could have showed you, but this is a you might have noticed it down here. If there was a white version, that's the version that's in the game. I can't show you now because unfortunately, was Bassline a car that we purchased? No, we had that was a DLC. We had to purchase that separately. So you only get one car. That's it. Doesn't show up in the shop. Doesn't show up in. Does not show up in the blind boxes. But I'm glad it's in the game. Now it's rumored that, hey Dolphin Master, it is rumored that Highway 35 World Race cars will be in the sequel. I don't know how many. I don't know. I take that back. Don't know if it's cars. There's a DLC that's labeled Highway 35 World Race. I don't know if it's tracks, environments, cars. Don't know. We won't know soon. We might get some more information this coming week. We will see. I know I am in. I already pre-ordered the game, but it's not going to be out until October, the sequel. In the meantime, love this game. Play it every day. And right now, you notice I'm publishing snippets from Hot Wheels City Rumble, showing people me passing the levels, and if they need help with shortcuts, I give them tips to shortcuts. So after that, cutting school. I will be having cutting school videos. Something fun, something different. It's mostly to encourage people to have fun with the game in the time attack mode. But on the other hand, for people who watch it, it kind of gives them tips to with their tracks. Maybe not with their tracks, but you learn from things I mentioned about other people's tracks. It's not going to be a track review like, oh, you should have done this. This is how you did this. Blah, blah, blah. I'll give little tips here and there. It's mainly about having fun and time attack. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I hit the boost, but I forgot the Bassline is a boost bar car. I did see that jump. See that jump right there? I wonder if we'll be able to use that for a little time-saving maneuver. I got a full boost bar. Let's see. Cut a couple corners right there. Can we make it? Oh, I touched it. It's gonna give it to me? Yep. I'll have to make sure I'm going full speed for that jump, because I would rather make it and land on the track than leave it to chance that it's gonna give it to me. So maybe make sure I'm going fast as I can, and maybe boost just a little bit a split second later. Might be able to actually. Oh, I'm offline. Okay, that was better. Might actually be able to make that jump from another hump in the track after the jump. Because if you look on the left right there, there's a little bump in the track, but I don't know. Excuse me, Twinmo, you're gonna mess me up. I know you are. Just gonna hit boost right here. We should have a very comfortable lead. We'll just go ahead and do the proper lap this time. Peach, who would have known? Did you do that? Who, me? Look at her looking all innocent. Yeah, you did that. We seen you. It's on video. Thank you for the happy happy Father's Day message, Racer Guy. I appreciate it. Excuse me. I will be streaming for a couple hours, and then it's off to a relative's house. We're going to be gathering over there. They have a nicer area for us to get together. We use it all the time for family gatherings. They have a nice big covered patio, so we can sit in the shade. So we'll be hanging out over there. My wife asked, what do I want to eat? And I said, noodles. So we're having like Asian food with noodles. Yep, it's kind of a good idea to pre-order the game if you'd like. This way you know for sure you get it, you have it. I have not done this before because I usually just buy the game, buy the disc. I have not done pre-orders. Kind of new back into gaming. Look, I was huge into video games. Late 70s, 80s, and then consoles came. So then I was doing the consoles. But you see, by the I got married, had a couple kids, and then by the time, so my kids were starting to go buy them toys. I seen the Hot Wheels. It's like, hey, I pick up something here, something there. 1998, it was full-blown collecting Hot Wheels and other brands. So I mentioned that because I didn't spend a whole lot of time gaming. A little bit, not a whole lot in the 90s. But then by mid 2000s, didn't play much. So I tell people, look, I basically was in the arcades. I was gaming for 20 years. Then I did collecting for 20 years, and now I'm back to gaming. That being said, so I don't know about putting down payments. So GameStop said I could just give them $5 for the pre-order. And it's like, the game's $50. Just pay the $50. They said if I change my mind, I can cancel it, because supposedly I have no information. It's not confirmed. I don't know. Supposedly there's gonna be exclusive twin mill with the if you purchase it at GameStop. I told you no. That turns out to not be true. Then I just might cancel it, but who knows? To be honest, I want the disc. I want the disc. Secondly, I want to support local business, so that's why I went to GameStop. I want to support them too. I want to be able to walk in, and if they have something, I want to be able to just pick it up, not have to worry about shipping. Be able to see it in person with my hands. Maybe there's something I noticed that I don't like about the game that for some reason I didn't notice when reading about it online. It would be nice to get the twin mill, Hot Wheels Unleashed twin mill. At some point, maybe I'll get the Bone Shaker. That was for the PS5 version of Hot Wheels Unleashed. There was a challenge edition that came with the Bone Shaker. I didn't get that one because I didn't have PS5 at the time. My son did, but he wouldn't let me play it. Just kidding. I have PS4, so if there's a PS4 version, I'm just going to play it on my PS4. Why am I going to have to... he plays his PS5 all the time, so I don't want to compete with his game time. And it turns out the PS4 version is exactly the same as the PS5 version. Nothing, absolutely nothing different that I know of with the PS4 and the PS5 version. For this game, Hot Wheels Unleashed. The sequel, I don't know. I'll be playing here on Team Groove. I'll be playing on Race Cruise Gaming as well. I was looking at Twitch. I streamed a little bit the game on Twitch for a little while. It's like not a whole lot of people playing Hot Wheels Unleashed on Twitch. We're talking less than a handful. And if anybody has a lot of people watching, it's because they're a larger account. And you know they're just doing Hot Wheels City or Rumble or something, and they don't even really know how to race. You know, which is fine. Look, have fun. I'm just saying there's no audience. Well, I don't know if there's an audience. Actually, I can't say there's not an audience because even when people are streaming, there's not a whole lot of people watching the game. I watch people play the game from time to time. Zeus, for one, pop in on him. There's another guy, not Reptilian, starts with an O. And he has a green logo. You want to pop in a little bit on them. Well, you know what's odd is when I watch the second guy, when I watch him on my tablet, I get his audio, but I don't get his video stream. I don't know why. I go to my phone, open the Twitch app, and I can watch him on my Twitch stream. But for some reason on my tablet, no video, just audio. Which is unfortunate because I'm on my tablet more than my phone. When I have free time, I'm on my tablet. If I'm laying in bed, when I wake up or when I go to bed, I have the tablet. And the phone is sound off so that I don't get disturbed. So my wife doesn't get disturbed as well, actually. I don't have enough boost to beat Jeff. I hope that's the only time that this track gets picked. Because sometimes you wind up in a lobby and it's like, oh, they love this track and they keep picking it. I like it. It's a good track. It's a house track, meaning it's in Hot Wheels City Rumble. So you can play it anytime. But if you want to play against competitors and not the computer AI, that's what multiplayer's for, right? But there's more to the game than just multiplayer, which is why I'm coming up with Cutting School, and I'll be doing that. Not only that, I'm going to go ahead and make yesterday I got disconnected 3 times. So after that, I don't know what I did afterwards. I think that was it. I said, that's it, goodbye. Oh, so the first time when I got disconnected, I showed the cutting school bus, and then I did an example of what the videos are going to be like. And then got disconnected the second, no, first time I got back in, Firehouse was still racing, so I jumped in his lobby. Got disconnected the second time, so I think I started messing around. I said, well, let's take a little break, do cutting school, talk about that, show a test race, what I would do, and then jump back in, and I got disconnected the third time, and that was it. So hopefully we get a couple good hours of racing. If not, I will work on I'm working on my, I decided, you know what? I'm using the Hot Wheels High, that's a school bus, for cutting school. And cutting school, as is it learning how to cut, or is it teaching people shortcuts, or, you know, it's up to your interpretation. But, you know, it could be a city, like when you see school buses, you'll see Los Angeles school bus. Well, this is cutting school. It's a school. It's from a city. There's actually a cutting Georgia. I'm not close to Georgia. There was not a whole lot of cities named Cutting, to be honest with you. I was surprised. It seems like a name that might have had more locations than just one. That being said, so I'm right now recording tracks so that I can narrate them, and then I'm not on screen when I record it, but this way I have the video file, and then when I want to make the video, take the video file, put it in my laptop, put it in Sony Vegas, and then I'll narrate, I'll talk as I go, because I already know ahead of time kind of what I would say. So there'll be some points to where I'll be racing, and then I'll turn and I'll look over there. So I know at that point I'm looking at the volcano. So when I go to record the narration, I know I'm going to say something like, "That's where I want to wind up over there. There's the volcano." I have to keep that in mind. Anyways, but then I decided, look, see a monster truck? Monster trucks can drive over the edge. Maybe once in a while I'll break out a cutting school monster truck and do some occasional demonstrations of how monster trucks can do shortcuts. It's all about having fun in time attack when you, as a player. Go check out some tracks, see if you can get the fastest times. That's what it's about. This one, you have to make sure you go on the left side. You guys go. I don't want to get banged around. You guys go. You get me? I said you guys go. Disconnected. Got one race in. I'll jump back in. Oh, wait. Just real quick. Editor. Livery editor. My liveries. You can't see it because my head's in the way. But I started on Bazooka, and I'm going with the same color scheme, right? Yellow body, red base, green wheels, green windows. Yellow, green wheels, red rims, right? Red rims. With blue accents. So like here, I have the lights surrounding is blue. The text is in blue. The text is in blue. Text is in blue. The roof, you can't see the roof, but the vents are in blue. So it's a primary colors. And then I'm going to put team. Let me check this now. So on the right side, I'll put the cutting school on this side. And then over on this side, I'll put team grooves. I'm not sure if I'll have room for flames because there's not a whole lot of room. As a matter of fact, the bottom half of the yellow under the engine, under the exhaust pipes, I might not even be able to decorate there. We can do a quick test. Wait, what happened? Oh, I have to, my projects. Okay, let's test the livery real quick. I'm guessing that we can't do the bottom half because interior is the seat and the bottom, I think. Look, let me change the color for the seat and the bottom. So let's make it purple. See, the seat, that's one plastic part right there. When they assemble a Hot Wheels model, when they assemble it, they have the yellow body. I don't know if I can do this upside down. They have the yellow body. Turn the model upside down, okay? They have your yellow body, then they pop in the purple interior, and then they put the body. No, they have to do the motor first, because the motor, you can see the motor's in between the pink and the yellow. So yellow body, pop in the blue motor, then put the purple interior, and then put the red base, which already has the wheels attached by that point. Anyways, so because that's part of the interior, you can't decorate seats, so I don't think I'm going to be able to decorate that bottom part. Livery. Let's go ahead, add a layer to this side. Free shot, you see over here, it says free shot. So if I do free shot, I can zoom in. Now let's just get a happy smiley. Hello, let's get, I got a mustache, even though mine's not black. I might be too close. See, I'm making the smiley bigger. And sure enough, see, you can't decorate down there. So, and you can't decorate on the motor either. And going over it, nope. So, very limited area for liveries. I think I'll put Team Grooves up here in the front because there's enough space. But for cutting school, I might have it come in the rear area right here. Yeah, I just might. I could put it up there, but it can be kind of squishy. And the other one, you might have seen it, or exit without saving. I don't want to make any changes. Already started doing the monster truck. Same thing, green wheels. Oh, this, I put blue rims instead of red. What do you think? Blue rims or red? Here's the red. That makes it look Christmassy. Or I could put red rims and then a blue chassis. I'll keep monkeying around with it and then see. But then on the side here, livery, add a layer. Right here on the side. Oh, by the way, see, I have yellow right now because that's going to be the final color. But see that glare? It makes it really hard to print sometimes. So it's not a bad idea, to be honest with you, just to put a, this is not final color right here, right? Just put something that gives you contrast. So when you're printing on there, it's easier to see. You know, if you're printing in lighter letters, then put something dark here. Or if you're printing with darker letters, put something light. Do not save. Let me jump back into multiplayer. That was a little sneak peek. I will be using the monster truck. It's mainly going to be school bus, cutting school, right? But I will be using the monster truck from time to time. And Bazooka, very rarely. I might only make one video snippet just showing people how people can shortcut the track by just flying around the starting gate. And I'm not going to do that every video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record it once, my best attempt, and then record that snippet, and then just keep reusing the snippet, right? You don't have to refilm it every time. Record it once, and then use that multiple times. I like that. I like that rainbow livery. Very unique. What's up, Brian? Joking Brian in the house. I got disconnected, so I stepped out for a moment to give a preview for cutting school. Cutting school is not going to be. I'm not going to sit there and review people's tracks to give tips. It's about having fun with time attack on the tracks. It's from the viewer. Now, when I do that, of course, people who make tracks, they can learn something, but it's not intending to be. That's the perspective. When I'm making the video, I will be speaking to both audiences, but it is primarily from the user's experience racing on the tracks. Long track. School. Oh, I'm not racing with the school bus. Wait a second. No, I didn't change the school bus. I think I'm still in Peach. Because if I was in the school bus, there's some nice shortcuts you can use. Haven't done a whole lot of shortcuts. I live stream on Race Grooves Gaming on Friday. Yesterday, I was right here on Team Grooves. Of course, you're watching now, Team Grooves. Hardly did any shortcuts. I did a shortcut at the top of the stream, only because it was like right in front of me. But mostly just racing. It helps to race driving Peach in the Bassline, because Bassline's a pretty good car to race with. Someone's in the Diora 2. Oh, this car. Now see, Bassline does have a boost bar, but it's not like as big as other vehicles, right? I should check that out later. I tried to fly right into the mouth. It's kind of fun to do that. Especially when you're successful, if you know what I mean. Uh-oh. Settle down. I don't think my shortcut for this track is published yet on. It might have. I don't think so. I don't think it's. Uh-oh. Do it. Save it, save it, save it. Oh, well, since we didn't make it, might as well just come down here. Need boost. Shortcut. You have to make sure you don't come close to the scorpion, because the game will reset you. So I try to give plenty of room. Huge shortcut! So if you do that in Hot Wheels City Rumble, you can beat the time attack. You can beat, go ahead. You can beat time attack. You can beat quick race. That's a beautiful version of Synchro. Oh. I believe that color is actually in accelerators. What are the animated features? The livery pattern, the dragon, definitely Synchro. Dang it, I hit the, using all my boots. Go ahead, you go. That'll be a nice platform look, huh? Synchro and baseline. I wonder what number 3 is driving. I was trying to avoid that collision. On video. Yeah, trying to avoid it. Trying to hang back a little bit. I'm not going to come to a complete stop, but I definitely did not try to lap. By the way, and when I do cutting school, I will be blocking out the creator name just for privacy considerations. You know, some people can be jerks, and I don't want nobody to be giving them any hate. I will show the name of the track, so it's not like you can't find the track, but they're going to have to work for that information. Also, if I do a shortcut on a track, I mean, if I do a track and somebody happens to already have the fastest time, I might be blocking those out as well. Kind of already, I did it before on Race Cruise Gaming, I believe, or if I didn't do it, I had it ready to do. I have an image over that upper right hand corner. What are you going to do? Woo-hoo! That was pretty cool. Let's see if you flipped over in this corner. Oh, did okay? Oh. Okay, that. I will use all the boosts. I'm going to lose it to the poison anyway. Or was it this corner where you flipped over right now? I know I used to flip over in my corners too. Both of them. Here I come. Boost, boost. Ah. Oh, I left the light on. I was wondering how come my head is shiny. I left the light on. I can turn that light off. Oh, that's a good looking. What? What? Wow, I think he got robbed. Jake, man, you know what? I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say that the name looks very familiar, especially with Brian, because Brian uses Joking Brian as his ID, right? And I was thinking, I don't think that's Brian, though. Brian could have alternate IDs, but when I seen it, it's like, I'm pretty sure I seen the livery. On top of that, people I've raced with, Team Grooves, they like to use Synchro. So, thanks for saying it was you. How you doing, J-Man? And then on top of that, his other account, it has J in the name, but it doesn't start with J. He has something before it. So like when I go to look for his name, I can't find him because I don't remember what that thing is in front of his name. That's why when I started gaming, people know me as Race Grooves, so Race Grooves Gaming. But then when I realized I'm running out of space to make my tracks, I made it be known that I am KAZfromLaPuente as well. I wanted to be upfront so that people knew. Not that I am saying, it's me. No, I want to be upfront so nobody knows. People know who that is. And then I decided to make Team Grooves. So I have 3 accounts. Team Grooves kind of makes sense, easy for people to remember. Race Grooves, Team Grooves. KAZfromLaPuente was intentionally to be abstract. Totally abstract. No grooves. No grooves, no mister, no track time. Totally abstract. Speaking of which, Jay, that last race, I mentioned that you crashed against a rail. Same rail I did a lot as well. And I said, I was kind of laying back. I didn't cause a crash. From your perspective, after the race, did it seem like I rammed you, or do you just know it happens? You can be honest. If you felt like I rammed you, you can be honest. But it definitely wasn't. That sounds true. I know there's times when I feel like people ram me, but maybe from someone else's perspective behind me, they say, "No, I seen the guy, and what happens? You kind of turned right in front of him, and then he just ran in." Okay. Especially coming into curves. You go like this, you have a curve, swing around, you come to curves. But sometimes people T-bone you in the curve. It's like, why'd you T-bone me? You're supposed to be doing the curve too, just like me. Why are you going straight when it's a curve? But that's another reason why I kind of just focus on having fun. People invite me to tournaments and stuff. It's like, no thanks. Not interested. I'm not good enough to be competitive in a tournament. I'm okay to have fun playing the game, playing with friends. But I know I'm not a top tier champion driver. Tried to wiggle a little bit, and then I messed up. Wind up losing speed by crashing into the wet rail. Could have just drove it smoothly around the curve, and that would have been better off. Oh, by the way, you got robbed, Brian. Jay, you got robbed that last race. On my screen, you were definitely ahead of me. I have no idea why it gave the victory to me. Oh, they were that close. I should have just drove through the finish line instead of taking a chance. Wait a second, was that 2 house tracks in a row? Well, we'll see. Squirrel's getting on the podium fairly often. A cat just came through. Dottie. They already had lunch. I have to remember to keep an eye on the time. I'll be playing, I'll be having fun, having a good time. And then next thing you know, 3-4 hours. After 2.5 hours, I start to feel a little tired, and that's when I realize how long I've been streaming. When I get near the 2-hour mark, 2.5 hours, so I gotta make sure I started early to give me a little bit of time, but I definitely can't go long today like I usually do. Look at all that. Look at all that track. No checkpoint. You might not need it, but all you gotta do is fall right there. I was talking earlier how I prefer to use a tablet than a phone. Here's my tablet. Let me check the battery. Here's my tablet. I use one of those preschool things just to hold it so I don't look like a little kid. My daughter teases me, "You look like a little kid with your tablet." So that's okay. Under $10, and it's lasted for 2 years already. And my tablet hasn't broken, so that's what matters. I had bought an expensive one before. It was like $150. It's called clamshell. No good. Cracks it. You could open and close it like a laptop. So I had a keyboard. That being said, it cracked at the hinges from opening it. It's like, well, that was a waste of money. So instead of spending $150 on a nice piece of equipment, how about we just spend $10 on something that lasts? And little Marky can walk around with this tablet. I don't bring it to restaurants. Looks like a little kid has to have his tablet watching his video, have his videos and his video games while he's watching, while he's sitting with the family. No, I just use it at home. Oh! Hi, my friends, they left me behind. I want my friends. I gotta catch up to my friends. Where's my friends? I'm waiting for my friends. Okay, here we go. Who are you? 24 Hours wants to be your friend too. He was on the podium. This track has a huge shortcut. You have to check my Hot Wheels City Rumble playlist for it. I do not plan on doing it. But if I see 24 Hours making suspicious moves, then I know the shortcut too. Well, they passed the shortcut, so they're not going to do it. Synchro making moves. It's going to be a close finish. Nah, he can't catch up now. Even if he had all his boosts, he can't catch up. Oh! I was going to slide. I was going to power slide into the finish line. And it's like, what's he doing? He's power sliding way too early. He confused me. He made me go way too wide. He left. He was a good racer. He was competitive. So who takes his spot? There you go. It was warm in California yesterday. Low 80s. It got kind of hot. Got a little warm in here. I'm going to have to, once the heat of summer gets, because I let the cats go out in the morning and the afternoon. And I try to have a timing to where I have them come in for lunch, take a nap, and then they can go back out while I'm streaming. But with the heat, I can't sit here with the door open in the heat, and I know it's going to be too hot. So they're going to get their morning time to go outside. But then when the afternoon comes, they got to stay in here because I'm not letting them. I'm not letting them out. I got to close the door for the air conditioner. Unless I wind up doing a setup in the house. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen that track before. Hopefully it gets picked. This way we can check out their basement as well. It's got a checkpoint. Should be a good track. Oh, it's not going to win. This one has 4 votes already. We did that track already. Well, we might have different people in the lobby. I don't know. What's up, Giuseppe? Germany. It's still Sunday where you're at. It's Sunday evening, though. In Southern California, it's only at 12:45. Beautiful day. Beautiful day for Father's Day. Gonna sit out in the patio, relax, chatting. Foods, drinks. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna skip lunch. Make sure I have room for all that food. What was this car here with the? Is that the same one? I've seen the colored wheels. I wonder if that's the rainbow part. The livery up front with the HKS livery, that was pretty good. Pretty detailed. Hello. How you doing? Oh man, got pushed right out. By the way, if you don't know this game, those green things on the track, they're poison from the scorpion. So if I hit it, it will eat my boost bar. Right now I have a full boost bar, so it's like definitely don't want to run into the poison right now. And then if you do track building, if you start with the scorpion as a starting piece, you get to use the poison to put out on the track. You don't want to put too much, but you know, a little something here, a little something there, and make it exciting to race around. Another reason to use the poison is to take away one's ability to do shortcuts. Because like if there's a big jump, you could put poison before it, and it'll start eating the racer's boost. So this way they can't make that big jump. They can't do a big shortcut, like fly across the room. So there's other reasons to use poison, not only just as an obstacle. Uh-oh, we're gonna do a shortcut. He was off center, so I thought maybe he was gonna go down and take a shortcut. Which you can, there's a shortcut there. If you go down, see the next checkpoint isn't until up on the hill here. So if he would have went down before the Cobra, you basically just find a slanted obstacle and fly up for that checkpoint. Got me twice. You ready? Remember that I said that the next checkpoint is way up on the hill over here, on the right. Can't see it because it's kind of small. But see, there you go. Oh, go. That's what I thought he might be doing when it didn't look like he was going to go straight for the jump. The only thing is you might land on the back side of the checkpoint, so you have to hurry up and drive through the checkpoint. I didn't clip the boost. Giuseppe says it's 9:45 in South Germany. So he's 9 hours ahead of me here in Southern California. And am I looking forward to part 2 of Hot Wheels Unleashed? It's going to be called Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Supercharged, Turbocharged. And yeah, I am looking forward to it. As long as it maintains, well, there's some things I'm looking forward to. One, I believe we're still going to be able to do liveries. 2, tracks. I love building tracks. I love checking out custom tracks. 3, Hot Wheels City Rumble is returning, so there'll be an adventure portion. Apparently there's going to be like animated sequences during it. So I guess I interpret that to mean that when you have a boss level, the boss will actually, there'll be an actual animated boss, you know. But then when you start the race, it's just a scorpion sitting there, or whatever boss it is. I have no idea what it's going to be like. Now, some of the big changes are that there's going to be a jump, there's going to be a double jump, but there's also going to be what they call a side shift, to where you can shift to the side. I think that might make the game more combative. I'm not sure if there's going to be people who like that. I don't know how many people are going to like that. And since that effectively changes the game, meaning, you know, instead of just racing, you're also battling, I can see why they would leave it to a sequel and not include it in the first one. This way, for like families, the first one's nice. You drive, you have fun on the tracks. You don't have to worry about battling other players. I can see why they would leave it to the sequel. So I think that the sequel is not going to be as popular as the first one. It'll probably sell a lot of units, but it's probably not going to sell as many. I think that most sequels don't sell as many as the original. Very, very few instances where the sequel was better than the original. There might only be, you know how they had, not season 1, season 2, but they had like they had 2 DLCs, basically maps and cars that we can buy. I hope they do as much as they did in the original one. But I think it might be fewer. There might be fewer maps and stuff. I wonder if that's because less than expected, anticipated participation in the DLC. It would have been nice if they kept doing more cars for us, but now I see one reason why they didn't is because they want to save some cars for the sequel, right? Will character cars return? I don't know. See, in this game, they had DLCs where you could buy maps, and then there would be additional tracks to race on. So they had Batman, they had Stop Motion Studio, and they had Looney Tunes. Stop Motion Studio was actually Monster Trucks. Now, so Monster Trucks, you got Monster Trucks, but for the Batman and Looney Tunes, you got character cars. And there's people complain about the character cars. Me, I like the character cars. You don't see me driving with them at the moment, but I do like driving. Zane showed me a shortcut, it's a little shortcut right here. I keep trying to do it, and it's not easy, but right here, you fly, and you gotta fly under the pool table. And this way you avoid having to do this whole big curve, and then you wanna get right here. You're gonna land on the track here, but then you gotta boost back. Oh, don't miss it. Get through the checkpoint. Oh, you should have had it. You had me. You had second place, squirrel. Oh well, you're on the podium again. Bum, ba-dum. Oh, we didn't get our coins. We got robbed. Let me see. I don't know if I can see the comparison between the cars. Bassline and Synchro. My Bassline, the car I'm driving, with the Peach custom livery, is 555, and then only 3 for the handling. And then Synchro, look at that. Look at the acceleration and the handling, very good. Now braking power is less, but to be honest with you, you can drift. You can drift to make up for the lower braking stats, right? Quite a few people have made custom liveries on Synchro. I should say Super Nintendo World custom liveries. I don't know what I want to put on. I just don't. I've done this. We've done this track a lot. I don't know if I want to do it. Spoiler. Nope. Some people, I get the feeling people vote on tracks because they're familiar with them. They might not be an advanced racer and they just want to do a track that they know. And no shortcuts on Neon's Ride. We're on a roll. I shouldn't say it, but only got disconnected once. That's a very detailed livery right there. Looks like it's on the Honda SDK. I lost ground because I ran into somebody, but then maybe I made up some ground because I got pushed from behind. Watch out, Dragon Blaster. There's a shortcut to the finish. I take it back. There is a shortcut. The finish is on the left. You can jump from here to the left. But really, you just want to save that for, like, if you're in 4th place on the last lap and you want to try to jump across to get to 3rd place. That's the only reason. That's the only reason you would do that. Hit it. Oh, I was hoping you hit the barrier. You have a battle going. He's trying to pass. Being denied. He's driving bifocal too. You don't see people driving that much. That was one of the first free cars that we got. Sometimes they would give us free cars that were not included in the game. And I think that was the first free car that they gave. And man, I liked it a lot because it was pretty fast compared to some of the beginner cars that you get when you first start. You can do custom liveries on the car. The character cars you cannot. Can't do custom liveries. Oh. Well, I'm not going to be able to jump to beat him, so we'll just cruise for 2nd place here. It is pretty funny though. You're racing, and sometimes people make that jump to try to get to the finish. You'll be driving, all of a sudden you see floop right in front of you. Not today. Nobody's doing it today. Probably not going to happen in this lobby, you know. When I raced with Princess Peach before, I didn't do the whole stream with Princess Peach. I picked some Peach liveries, I believe. And so I raced with Peach for the first hour. Let me see. I made a list, a spreadsheet, so that I could keep track of these. Team Groove's theme races. And when I raced Peach before, it was March 26th. I did Bassline for an hour, but then there's a 14 Corvette Stingray that someone had done a custom livery. And look, it was just a very simple livery, but you knew it was Peach. It was a pink car. It had her logo on the hood. I think that was about it for that one. There was a same thing with the M3 GT2. Someone did a similar thing, as well as with Rocket Fire. In my notes, I say I raced with Bone Shaker, but I think that's I don't think that is a Peach Bone Shaker. It might have been. More than likely, it was the Bone Shaker that Zane used for a custom livery for Wario. Skyscraper Way. Hey Jay, thanks for racing. Thanks for popping in. Always a pleasure, my friend. I'm glad we didn't get disconnected. As long as I don't get disconnected too often, I'll be racing until 2 o'clock today. Normally I stream from 1 to 3. Starting at 1, I go to at least 3 unless I keep getting disconnected. Today at noon because it's Father's Day. So. Hold on. Even though the finish line is probably underneath me, I don't plan on doing a shortcut, so let's just do the race. Hey, Is that the super treasure hunt? Fiat. Oh no. No boost. Hey, that's a finish line. You gonna tempt me? You gonna put that right in front of me? I have to. I had no plans on doing the shortcut, but it's right there. There's other people too. Bounce. I had to, it was right there. I didn't have to. I would have actually just sat there and wait for people to come, but I fell in. But then again, I did consciously choose to make that jump. They had the opportunity as well, right? PG. I need a race street creeper. I love that car. It's not a great car, but I mean, competitive wise, it's not a great car. But like on Race Cruise Gaming, I'll pick a car. I'll pick a livery somebody's done with like maybe Team Hot Wheels or like Transformers. The movie's out, so some people have done Transformers liveries since the game originated. Bumblebee Camaro. There's a Camaro, so they did Bumblebee. There, just yesterday, I did one. Bad to the Blade was a custom livery for that, and then Pinganator. Let me see. Did I leave the note here? Gave me some other. I think he said there's a sound wave custom livery that people have done. He was racing with it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at all that. Just for fun. Oh, but look, there's a big jump right in front of the volcano. You can fly right into the volcano. Might be hard. We'll give it a go. I recommend people don't put, it's fun to have the modules, but spread them out a little bit. Because if you fail, it might, oh, this is usually not a good idea. Start off crooked, but it's different. I'm not going to hit these because it's going to fly me off of this corner anyways. See? See? I'm already going fast. Okay, slow down. The only thing is that I haven't earned any boost. I could have shortcut that right there, but that's okay. Oh! Wait a second! Dynapole! I didn't even see the Dynapoles. Oh no. Oh, that means we don't have to do the spiders. Where's the volcano? Volcano! Where's the volcano? It's right there. It might be too far away, but let's see. Oh, but that dinosaur's closer. Hello. Make it. Oh, there's a checkpoint? Oh no. I don't think there was a checkpoint. I think it just gave me the warning. I'm gonna try again. There could be a checkpoint. Maybe I got too close to the actual finish line. Oh no, there must be a checkpoint. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. No. Hurry up, get to the checkpoint. Because I'm on the wrong side. Good job. Good job with the checkpoint there. We can try to launch into the volcano again right there. I see the bump. It might be hard to launch in the volcano because it's angled backwards. Well, we can try to hit the eye. Oh no, we can't. How about the nose? Ta-da! Oh, don't fall off. Reset. A lot of times I'd wait, but let's finish this and get more people in the lobby. Well, besides, I didn't see people racing. I don't know if they were actually racing. I don't know what I did, but I did something to cause me... Do you want to leave? No. I have this thing across the bottom of my screen. I can't see the mini-map. Maybe it's normally like this. No, it's not. Super Treasure Hunt Fiat 500. There's the Jesco. 2020 Koenigsegg Jesco. Anybody join us? Got 4. Hopefully people don't leave. If they want to leave, they can leave. Free choice, free will. You know what? One of my favorite liveries that I've done, Team Cruise liveries, was right there on Mountain Mauler on the top. The only thing, Mountain Mauler is it's not a great racing car. I don't know if I have Mountain Mauler right here with the livery. It looks great because it's a little more simple, and so it makes it pop. It's not so crowded. There it is. Oh, okay, next time. After this race, it was right there. At least I know it's there, so I can just go right to it. Don't pick that last track. You're not going to finish it, so don't pick it. You have to be advanced. You have to be advanced to be able to do that track, and you need a vehicle with a big boost bar, with lots of boost. Not boost dots, boost bar. Preferably Super Treasure Hunt bump around. Hi. What's up? Patty came in. Hi, Patty. Everything okay? You came running in as if something's wrong. I can't give you food. You have to wait because I have to, in order to get you locked up here for me to leave, I need to keep you hungry so that I can tempt you to come back in with the food or with treats. No, you can't go on my lap. There's no time. That's Patty, by the way. That's Mama. If you see cats in the background, she's the only one that has any orange coloration in her fur. Patty, I need to see. Slow down, open edge. Oh! That was terrible. Oh! Somebody decided to start racing. All of a sudden I seen second and third change places. I didn't even know they were racing. Make it! Oh! Oh, it gave me credit to that point. If you race a little bit, you'll get credit for racing. You'll get your coins. If it awards coins at the end of the race. Sometimes it doesn't. Maybe because people were disconnected from the server. So it might not award the coins. But otherwise, you keep getting coins. So this way you can buy new cars, or maybe if you can't do Hot Wheels City Rumble, you can just pay and unlock the tracks. Me, I have a lot of coins. Race crews, I have over 1 million. This account, I have hardly any. I had less than 2,000 at the start of the stream, but that's because I always buy cars and then dismantle them for gears. So this way, that's just what I do. I have all the cars, so. But the deal is the only way for you to get gears is to dismantle cars. If you want coins, you just do multiplayer racing. You can do it anytime. Oh, Fruit Loops left. We should go find another lobby. We'll check the coins real quick. 6,000. So I gained like 5,000 coins because I had like 1,000 something. Check the shop. Oh, 5 more minutes for new cars. I can check them at the end of the stream. Jump back into multiplayer. Well, let's see. There we go. God, put me in the same lobby. Nobody's playing the game? I'm surprised that it didn't close that lobby. Because normally, if everybody leaves the lobby, it'll just say lobby's closed because everybody left. If we wind up with it again, we'll just go. What it means is, if it's just the two of us, then I could have just stayed there and then I basically get to pick the tracks I want to do. How far are they behind the leader? They're 123 into the third lap. Oh, they're like only 10 seconds behind. This is the person that was driving up at me. It'll be harder for me this time because Superman is a great car in the game. That's a DLC. You have to pay for that car. It's not in the blind boxes. You won't find it in the shop. It's only like 99 cents or $1.99. That's up to you. Oh, why'd you dip down so far there? This is tricky. Oh, good job. Oh, they're quite a ways behind because they're only a minute and a half into their third lap. Flip over. Oh, they don't know how to flip over. If you don't know how to flip over the right joystick, you just push left or right, and that you'll rotate left or right. I didn't know that in the beginning either, so I'm not going to say anything bad to them because they didn't know. You don't know. Full lobby. Sniped King Bomb should get on the podium each time. I'm pretty sure I've raced with them. This is a house track. This track's in the game. This is not a creator track. If you didn't know, the first 2 tracks are house tracks, and then 3, 4, 5 are tracks that we've created. Oh yeah, he's in that. He has that Snipe King. He's in the white car. The car is normally white in this game, but he has the AE86 custom livery. What? We're not. Just go to. Oh, they maybe missed that boost. That's a very common corner cut. Once you see people do that, you realize, hey, I should do this. Oh, why'd Snipe leave? Because he's a better racer, and I'd like him in the lobby because he can help me pick tracks, and I have to do the house tracks all the time. Oh, yeah. I say, Peach. Next time, don't overdrift. I'll be back. Let me take care of my coffee. This track's by Fidestic. He just raced with us on Friday. You can check out the video on the live stream on Race Cruise Gaming from Friday, and he was racing with us. I don't know during what portion, not at the very beginning, but you can scan through. You can see he was racing with us. He was participating in chat too, a little bit. Whoa! Wow, that cost me 2 spots, 2 positions. Well, they got them back because they wiped out too. Long track, huh? Still on the first lap. That's because they did not use any track modules like the Gorilla, Spider, Cobra, none of that stuff. This way it's all track. You get, I don't know, 1,600 builder units. And if you use any of those special modules like the Cobra, Gorillas, Snake, those things, those take 200 builder points. They're fun to mix in because, right, it breaks up the, makes the track exciting. But if you don't use them, it means you can make, get more track. You can use more track. Because track pieces only cost 10 units. So you figure if you're going to use if you're going to use the Gorillas or the Snake, Cobra, you can use the Cobra, or you can use 20 pieces of track. You can do a lot of things with 20 pieces of track. But if you do your track in the track room, you get 2,000 builder units. I like how the tracks, everything's tight. All the track is intertwined. Looks fantastic. Oh, don't fall off. I heard someone catching up to me, or are they just close to me on another piece of track? Two minute, 50-second lap track. That's like 8.5 minutes. That's 10 seconds less than 3 per lap, so that's 8.5, yeah. Assuming you don't crash. Could use the checkpoints if you've been watching. Nice smooth curves. Oh, what was that? I looked up for a second to see how far I was in, and it was like around the 51 second mark, and lost track of me going around the curve. Focus on your racing. All of this in the kitchen area. They're not even going into the living room in the basement. Over there on the right. All of this in the kitchen area. And the, I forgot what they call this area over here. Desk area. There's my laptop. This person didn't even decorate their basement. They just have a basic, graphics that are in the game for the wallpaper and the flooring. Of course, they might have done the. They might have done the DLCs. Maybe they just choose not to use them, or maybe the game didn't load it for some reason. I'm over 10 seconds behind. 12 seconds. Good race. I wonder what they're in. I don't even know. I don't even know what car they're driving. We'll see right now. I was looking up. Oh, okay. Starscream. That's what I raced on Race Cruise Gaming. Give the track a like. I have a list of cars. Maybe some people make custom liveries for these cars, and then I might race them on Race Cruise Gaming. Did Starscream. I raced that Friday. Bumblebee, I think the Friday before that, and then maybe this Friday I'll do Soundwave, maybe on Race Cruise Gaming. By the way, Truckin' Tuesday's probably going to move to Team Grooves. Right now, it's been on Race Cruise Gaming for many months. Good custom track from Kiko. He has several accounts. Shira Kiko, Kiko Airlines, Kikolonius. It seems like there's one more. Could be mistaken. But you only get 100 slots for tracks and liveries. So once you make 100, that's it. You can't do any more. So you gotta make a new ID. Hey Landon, how you doing? It's raining where you are. Oh, we have a beautiful, beautiful weather today, Southern California. Oh, you didn't sleep well because of the thunderstorms? That'll do it. Is that a Joker livery? Purple and green? Hey, Peach. I really like that Ozzy's driving that Batmobile. I love that Batmobile. This one you gotta watch out for the pole. You gotta land on the inside of the pole. This time I don't have anybody behind me and crash into me, knock me off my path. Want to make sure I save a little boost for this jump, because this way, if I get too close to that pole, I want to be able to boost around the pole. Like that. Oh! A few more zigzags. We are back at the starting line, finish line. We go for lap number 3. Oh! I didn't even notice that that Ozzy, is that Ozzy? That Ozzy crashed. I didn't even notice. Oh, he might have crashed on that jump with me, where he had to go around the pole. Come on, just go. Get out of my way. I'm trying to battle Ozzy, and you're messing me up. Get out of my way. If you're not in our top 3, get out of the way. Pull over. Right? That's how it is in racing, right? Slower traffic. Move over. Let the people who are up in the rankings go. They can do what they want. There's no rules. It's a courtesy thing. I think in NASCAR, I think if you didn't pull over, would they have fines? Let's see. Do you have to pull over in NASCAR? Let's see if that comes up. Driver changes, pitting. A quick search does not find it. They're just talking about in the pit. Do you have to pull over in NASCAR? Do you have to move out of the way? Let's try that way. Move out of the way in NASCAR. It's just talking about pits, pit crew and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I was out lapping him. But I would have liked to have battled for first place, but that's okay. Landon is doing well, even though kept getting woken up from thunderstorms. Had 2 pieces of leftover pizza for breakfast. What'd you have on top of the pizza? Canadian bacon? Of course, Ozzy's going to pick the Batmobile track. He's driving a Batmobile. Landon lives in Canada. That's why I say that. Ham and pineapple. There you go. I like that. People don't like when you put pineapple on pizza. I like it. When it comes to the meats, I prefer sausage. If you have a pepperoni or sausage pizza, I prefer sausage myself. If I had a choice. I'll eat them both. Don't get me wrong. My son, he likes to get a pizza with chicken and like Alfredo sauce on it. He'll have like a garlic flavor. It's okay. This is another Kiko track, by the way. I don't think I pointed it out. Pretty sure it is. I was talking to Landon about his food. We got to look. I just mentioned that, of course, the Batmobile is going to pick the Batmobile track. This is an early track. This track's old. Boing. And just like that. Oh! Oh, you know what? I suspect this track might have a shortcut because there's this long section here with no checkpoints. I don't know if I want to try it. I think it'd be a good time. Why not? Why not? There's Ozzy in his Batmobile in the back there. Come on, Ozzy. That was not cool. Oh, he felt bad. Oh, there he is. For it. I'm gonna have to tell Arthur on shit. Nice finish above the Batmobile. See, here's a checkpoint. Is there another checkpoint? And then it's a long time before the next checkpoint. That's something I can check out in cutting school. I always slide to the right there. I don't come in straight. I'm out of boost. Got no boost. Home stretch. Barbecue chicken pizza sounds pretty good too. Something different. I love barbecue sauce. My wife made hamburgers last night, so I made myself got some I don't know if it's called brioche bread. Got the hamburger, poured the barbecue sauce over it, dried onions so they're crunchy. Put a lot of dried onions, give it some crunch. Delicious. Dottie just came in. She came in to relieve herself, if you know what I mean. Oh, I don't want to see that. I let Team Grooves, Landon, I let the Team Grooves Discord know that I was starting at noon today because of Father's Day. So I'll be ending sooner. Started sooner so I could end sooner so I could go hang out with the family. We'll be getting together. Oh, look at that! Look at that sneaky finish. Let's see if we have a mid-air collision on Mega XXL Drag. The track's been around a long time. November 2021. Long time. I don't know if it has any shortcuts. The main thing is make sure you stay on the track. And at the ending, you definitely want to make sure you nose down. You don't want to bounce. Oh, no, that's a different track. This is the one to where you're going to be going up. You want to make sure you have boost so that you could keep yourself on the magnetic tracks. Otherwise, if you don't make it to the next magnetic track, you're going to fall to your death. Little wavy road here. You want to stay in the center because you don't want to get on the edges because then the waves are bigger and they'll throw you off the track. Try to stay centered. Oh no, collision! I was not able to benefit. That's okay. I avoid collision and stay. Here's the tricky part. Let's see who didn't stay boost. Oh, I almost messed up. Are we going to be able to sneak in to the podium? I don't think so. Oh no! Not only did I not make it to the finish or podium, I almost lost my 4th place. Thank you, Raiden. Thank you very much. Happy Father's Day to those who are fathers. I don't know, maybe they should put a little debris on the top of the rocks right there from the pterodactyl, you know, leaving presents, if you know what I mean. There would be some pretty big presents, that's for sure. Oh, sad news. My mother-in-law, there's a bird nest in the patio, and crows raided the nest and knocked the nest down. So unfortunately no chickie. They had one chick in the nest. Well, there might have been more than one chick. Crow might have took one, but then when the nest fell, I put it back up. The crow might have came back for the second chick. The second chick might not have survived anyways, because it was probably a 10-foot, 9-foot fall. And who knows how long it was just sitting on the patio. It wasn't in the sun, but still, you know, they're susceptible to temperature changes like that. I think it could have survived the fall because she has all sorts of plants and pots underneath that edge. So it could have softened the fall by landing into the plants and then eventually winding up on the ground. Raiden says they have been watching the channel for years, and I'm happy to be on stream with you. Glad to meet you. And one of the reasons I got into cars in the first place, I have thousands of Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. Very cool. Lots of us have lots of cars like that. Huh? Do I have two boosts? Hopefully that track doesn't get picked. Because there's a shortcut on this track, but it's so long, and I don't think I have enough boost to make the big shortcut. I'm gonna leave the lobby if that track wins. It's gonna take 9-10 minutes to do that last track. Well, if you do the shortcut, it's only 2 minutes. But I think Peach, she has a boost bar, but I don't know if she can make the jump that I need to make. Thank you, Raiden. I'm glad you're having fun collecting. I'm not making videos on collecting at the moment. Am I still collecting? Yeah, I'm still collecting. I just don't go out every day. Probably don't even go out every week. I'm glad that they made the Hot Wheels Unleashed Roger Dodger. This was out a few months ago. You might still find it in the stores. You might have to check like dollar stores or not the usual places. Landon, I am driving Bassline. Yeah, Bassline from the Hot Wheels Park and Plate Super Rig. Park and Play. What color? Didn't they have two colors? They gave it like a radio sound wave decoration, right? Livery? Is that the one? Am I thinking of the right one? We're just going to use all my boost to get you this one. Because I was saving it for just such a little bit. 40%. A little more. Boost. A little boost. Oh, finishes on the left right there. It's next to the organ. Or piano, whatever you want to call it. I could shoot out of this tunnel and fly right to the finish, but that's okay. Uh-oh, there's a little hump at the finish. Careful, Batman, don't go too fast, you're going to fly over it. Oh, he was okay. Peach, what kind of finish was that? Well, at least Peach got third place. Watching the replay, thump, roll over. Wow, that was not good. You got the gray version. What do you remember? What color I got? I did a review on it. Let me check. Super Rigs. Give them a like. And the name of the Super Rigs was called Park and Play. Let me see if it finds my video. Oh, if it finds my other Super Rigs, oh, I might not have done a review on it, actually. So because of that, that's why I keep spreadsheets. Where's my cursor? I don't think I bought both colors. You know, I've said this before, to where I will buy like a extra color, so I have two versions. I might not. I don't remember if I bought it, this alternate version. OneDrive, toy car lists. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da. Let me see, desktop, no. How come I don't have it here? I'll just get my phone, because that's where I keep my spreadsheet. So this way, when I'm in the stores, I have a spreadsheet, so I know I can check my list, see what I have or what I need. Excel, Hot Wheels Super Rigs, and it's not here. I started doing the list after that card came, after the set came out. I think I tried this before, and it's hard to cut up the rings. You get a shortcut going downwards, but trying to fly up through the air in the rings is pretty hard. I cut one. I lost a lot of time, but I was just curious. I was already out of the running anyways. Oh, right when I boost. I thought I had another ring to go, so I was going to use boost. Pluto just came running through. I laugh because you could definitely hear his paws. His paws have a different sound. Oh. Did I make it? Made it. Oh, no boost. That's all I have. It was enough. There you go, I'll give you a push. I want to have boost in case they have a surprise finish where you need boost. Well, I went from ninth place, and then that one place where I did the cut, flew through the air. I was able to cut over, avoid some things. Snuck my way back onto the podium. Good job, Peach. Let's see, Hot Wheels list. Oops, where did it hit? I remember there's the gray baseline. I don't think that's the color I bought, though. Oh, no, I did get the gray, because there's another one that was bluish. And I thought, I don't want that one. I'm pretty sure I got the gray version. The other one was just too colorful. Yeah. Landon said I was a tumbleweed. The race before last, yeah, I was a tumbleweed falling to the finish line. Why do you call it curve busted? It looks good. What's wrong with it? It looks good. We'll find out. Maybe we'll find out. I went from 8th to 3rd on that last jump. Yep. That was a good saving. And that's another reason to make sure you have boost in your pocket, to save it for just such an occasion. Hey, Waka Waka. Somebody bring in a bug? Because you're all looking around like a... Oh, you guys caught a moth. You brought in a moth. Oh, high-speed ring. Someone's in the court up front. Classic Tactic on the left in orange. This is just a hang on to your britches race. Try not to get knocked off the track. How come that Superman is... They must have collision detection turned off because they did not get pushed out of the way. Daddy, you want a treat? 1, 2. Gotta find Daddy. 20 seconds. Daddy, you want a treat? Daddy, you want a treat? Where's Daddy? Daddy, you want a treat? Daddy, want a treat? Where's Daddy? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Now come in? Okay. That's not Science Lab. Science Lab was a lot of levels. Small, compact, black and orange track. A good track for a boost bar, not boost dots. Boost dots, you wind up boosting yourself off the track. Where's your sister? I need your sister in here so I can give you treats. Treats, treats, Let's see if Waka Waka will come over here. Look. Come here. You get in front of the camera. Oh, bone shaker, monster truck. That's not a good vehicle for this race, that's for sure. I definitely want to remember you have boost for that last uphill. Oh, you know those Mobile One twin mills? They have boost bars too. I don't know about the Superman. I never drive Superman. I don't know what kind of boost Superman has. Yeah! Yeah, buddy. I did have an advantage. Yep. Well, but then again, the twin wheels, they have the same. They have an advantage because they have better stats. The Mobile One twin wheel than the Bassline, and they have boost bars. But all things said, I do have an advantage. Avoiding barriers, making sure I have boost at the end for the little uphill, avoiding collisions. What? A monster truck made it? Wow. Oh, monster truck can go right through the barrier. But that does not make up for getting knocked off the track from all the other cars. You know, that's the disadvantage for the monster truck. In a small, compact area like that, I would not want to be driving a monster truck. But there was a lot of barriers. They could just say, oh, and just go right through all the barriers. Well, I'm glad that track got picked. Something different. I'll take it sideways. First place is a first place. Straight, sideways, backwards. Oh, got disconnected. It was time anyways. I actually was going to end the stream 10 minutes ago. But while I'm here, let's check the shop. No super treasure hunt. But we like to buy these 2,000.1 so I can change them for gears. Getting up to 41,000 gears. Then we come over to, I could do that later. Sometime I'll be working on these new liveries. Of course, you know about cutting school. This was the first version, actually. I really like putting the lines above the cutting in the school, but the lines aren't straight. The lines on the bus are actually curved. And so then it winds up looking not so good over on this side. Same with on this side, the lines, it dips down, right? So that means if you try to put a straight line, it's like, I didn't like it. So I deleted that version. It's not public. I changed it to this version with blue and just forget the lines. I like the blue because the blue contrasts well. The blue contrasts better with the red and the yellow. And then I'm going to be working on a cutting school version for Bazooka. I'm not going to use it that much, hardly at all. I'm just going to use it for a video just to show how people can shortcut the starting gate. And then HW Demo Derby for those. I'm going to make it look like a school bus. I'll put windows on there. And then I can talk about, once in a while, shortcuts that the monster trucks can do as well. Otherwise, most of the time, this is what I'm using for cutting school coming to Team Grooves, this channel, in 3 weeks. Landon, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Everybody, thanks for watching. And Anna Landon always likes the video. Thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.